Here we go.
Everyone thinks because you're a zombie, you don't know good coffee. Well, they're wrong. There's only one brew that gets my seal of approval. Deadly Grounds coffee is my guilty pleasure. The aroma is so intoxicating. It brings all of my neighbors out of the woodwork. Deadly Grounds coffee. Coffee to die for and zombie approved. It's good to get a little deadly. Use the front door! Oh, they're so disgusting.
The Dorkening and all affiliated shows are not intended for anyone under the age of 18. The following may contain discussions or scenes that have adult situations, graphic violence, nudity, strong sexual content, and graphic language. This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
You're watching Tanner's Haunted Secrets
on the Outline Network.
What they say.
Dun, dun, dun.
There's a secret sound heading deep within the center of the earth. Until you listen closely enough, you can hear it. And it sounds like razors through flesh. We are merely here to turn up the volume.
Well, hello there. I was playing something, it jumped off there. Hello, I'm Biohazard, and you're watching Tanner's Haunted Secrets. Tonight, we're going to talk about the OHA and the Ohio Hunters Convention. That's going on this coming up weekend, May 9th and 10th, at the Ohio Hunters, or gee, criminy. How about the Ohio Reformatory in Mansfield? There's like a lot of Ohio's that's absolutely going to jumble me up. But I'm really excited because this is the weekend for the convention. And I'm really super excited for everything to go on. And I'm trying to figure out if my friend needs to pop in here. Oh, there she is.
Hi.
I was wondering if I needed to throw you in here or if you were working in the backstage tonight.
Oh, I'm working in the backstage, but I also found a way to get around the problem.
All right, that works. So anyway, we're talking about the Ohio Haunters Convention. That's at the Ohio Reformatory in Mansfield. Boy, is that enough to spit out with all the OHAs. But I'm excited because I just, I've waited for this convention ever since we were told this might be a possibility. And I'm very glad that I'm one of the many people that get to work together to bring this to become a reality. It's one of the best things I could say about this whole thing is we're making this become a reality. This is the show that was back in 2019. Got 1 year. It was great. And this is a picture from 2019. The beautiful thing is we had it set up for 2020. The bad thing is COVID virus took it and made the second year not happen. So as you can see in this photo, yes, you are actually in the reformatory. You are in there. There's the prison cells right behind the vendors. We have one cell section that is looking great. It's one of the wings. You're going to have vendors on both sides. This is one of the best things that we could hope for. We want everybody to come and enjoy yourselves. And I know as we go on through here, there's going to be some questions. And I'm totally okay with all the questions, because if we get the questions now, we can answer them right now and live. I know that we were talking about a couple different things about the convention and the vendors. The vendor list finally came out, where we could officially see what vendors are going to be there, along with the other attractions. My bad. Like Blood Prison will be operating, and if you come on Friday, Mohican is going to be open, and that is great because that is 2 haunts that opened their doors for this convention, and we thank them very much. Chainer's Haunted Secrets will be doing the costume ball, and that's going to be on Saturday, and I'm super excited about that. I want to see people. I want to see people have a great time with it. A lot of things have been coming out on the website. A lot of things have been coming out on Facebook. A lot of people have been calling me. A lot of people have been doing a lot of different things. And this is one of the biggest things, is that it's this weekend. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting. If you don't have your tickets, you still have an opportunity to buy them online. That way you don't have to wait as long. All tickets. No, this hat is coming to the convention, and it will be worn by me. I'm sure. I love this hat. But Max, for some reason, believes that this hat is not a real hat, and I'm sorry. But one of the biggest things is, if you are a haunt actor and you want to bring a costume, there's 2 ways, okay? Number one, you can bring it to the convention and go through the show floor, but there's some rules with it. And I know the rules because, once again, I sit on the board. You have to keep it dirty but cleaned up, as in no mouth yuck, no dripping blood, no nothing. Everything's got to be solid on you. If somebody accidentally touches you, you can't have something roll on the floor and make a giant mess. That's one of the big things about the convention and the reformatory. It is a historical building. We want to take care of it, absolutely. So that is one of the main things dealing with haunters. Second thing, if you go to the costume ball, that's one of the great opportunities that you can show off your costume. I know that we're going to have a competition on the costumes. They've picked the judges. I am not one of the judges, but Chainer's Haunted Secrets is the sponsor for the costume ball. I can't be happier about that. Now, when we're going through everything, and you're going to no tickets are sent to your emails. Is that right? Yes. Okay. You're not going to get sent tickets to hold. Okay. So you're going to have to give your name, and then they'll go ahead and give you your wristband. This is one of the big things if you purchase them online. Okay. The second part to that, the Blood Prison that's going to be operating is not part of the VIP package. The VIP package gets you into the costume ball, gets you into the classes, gets you into the convention for Saturday and Sunday. But if you want to go through Blood Prison, that's $15 extra. So that's one of the things that's very important for everybody to know. Like I said, this is not a typical show that we do. We don't have a guest on here to bomb and ask a whole bunch of questions. But we are super excited because this convention is this weekend. Now, one of the things I do want to point out with this whole thing is when it comes down. Apparently, we have it on Chainers as this is the final week of Haunters. Yeah, my bad. We'll be fixing that later. I can fix that later. But just to let everybody know, not hunters, haunters. Yeah, we're just scary people. These are our wonderful sponsors, supporters. They have done a wonderful job helping us through this whole thing. I got a brand new banner for Chainers Haunted Secrets, and Lobo did it. I'm very excited because, they do good stuff. We got Blood Prison. We got one of our haunt friends that's been on the show, Haunted Town Hall. We've got, we had Vic from Blood Prison on this show too. So that's great.
What are you doing at the convention? What are you overseeing?
So I'm overseeing the memberships. And when we talk about Haunter memberships, this is something that you are able to go onto ohiohaunters.com and become one of the members. And when we're doing the memberships, it's $20. It gets you a card. And if I mess your name up because I thought it was something else, I apologize. I will fix it. Guaranteed. I'm the one that does this. But I'm also going to be the one that oversees the membership area. This membership area, we have a couple good treats for the members. If you have a membership, you're able to go into the membership area, have a seat, talk to a couple of people, get some stuff like bottles of water and chips. If you're a member and you go in this area, you can bring one extra person into this area with you that is not a membership holder. So this is very important because we want to show our support to the ones that help this group go along. And that's great. I'm also going to be going around and checking on stuff, and Chainers Haunted Secrets will have a booth. It will be unmanned, but anyone that wants to possibly come on the show and have an interview with us, I think that's great. I would love to get your information. Go to our booth, fill out the paper that's going to be there, and go ahead and put it in the mail slot that's going to be there at that table. It's not going to be the fanciest. It's not going to be this and that. This show has never been oh, look at this. This has been more of a relaxing, low budget, everything, because we want to make it relaxing for our guests. So if you want to be a guest, you can go to the convention and fill out the paper, or take the paper with you. Go ahead and fill it out online by just sending us an email. There's going to be emails that are right there on that paper. As soon as I get done doing all that stuff, I get a kiss some babies, double check on the rest of the board, because it's been a very chaotic thing. Yes, this is going to be something along the lines. I kind of corrected a little bit of it. But yeah. What I've corrected on it fits the convention. So please do me a favor, come by the table and just double check with us. Oh, we would love to have you. And we're going to have a blast. One way or another, we're going to have a blast. You know what? I have done wrong. This person right here was supposed to be on our list, and I just have not pulled that card out of my hat yet. I apologize. We are going to figure out how to do some of that stuff. I do believe that's one of the people that I have a business card, and it's what happens when you wash your wallet. You lose it. Hello, Carly. How are you? And we're glad to have you here.
Yes, don't lose your wallet in the pool. That would be a bad idea.
No, mine went through the washer flat out. Show of hands, who has thrown their washer and wallet in the washer and tried figuring out what was this card or what was that card. But yeah, so we're talking about the convention and we're super excited. Friday, do you have that list? And would you like to go down to the list and tell everybody who are the vendors?
Okay, re-say the part about the list on the list.
I asked you if you had the list and would you like to go through and tell everybody who's all on the vendors list.
Oh, yeah. So far,
I'm telling you, technology is great when it works on people. Let's see here. I can do a couple of them.
we got Alex Jade Art, All Hallows Eve Studios, Beastcraft, Cleveland Haunt Club, Chocolate Treasures, Big Scary Show. I was in speech class, forgive me. Closed Casket Studios, Creature Corpse, as in corporation, not corpse. Thomas Von Sharon or Karen Company, I'm not sure which. Dembski Creations, Eye Candy Creations. This one we've talked to. They're awesome. Fear Production, Frightmares Creations. They were so cool. Froggy's Fog, Gorgeous, G-O-R, just Gravely Delicious, Haunted Town Hall, Drunken Jackal, Homemade Haunt Props, Lifeless Creations, Joker One Artworks, Scream for Ice Cream, Marie Makes, Nightmare Foundry, Nocturnal Novelties, they're cool, Polaris Breach FX, Over the Moon, Pop Rocks on the Pop Vintage. If I have missaid any of these, please forgive me. Prototype Designs. Dante loves them. So Grim Stitches. The Salty Hive Candle Company. Oh my god, they're awesome. Ultimatum Mask. Twilight Creations. The Twisted Sirens. Valkyrie Stitchworks. Wicked Lion Limited. Wicked FX in the house. Zombie Skin FX.
Okay, so that is the list. If any get popped on there, we won't know until the actual the show. Look at this. Max is going to keep on sending us things.
Max sent us more things?
Well, he's messaging stuff in the chat, which is awesome. There is also something else.
On Karen. Okay, thank you. That's why I said it both ways, because I was confused, sir.
Right.
And I spelled it out on purpose so they would know how to find it when it comes to gorgeous girls, because they rock.
So if you've never been to the Reformatory, once again, we're going to go through some photos here because this is looking down straight through where the vendors are going to be down on that bottom floor. In this area, we have got the membership area, and I do believe OHA's booth is going to be up here. And this is the room that they are going to have all of the classes. And then later on Saturday, once again, this room turns into the costume ball. And then magically turns back into this room with classes on Sunday. If you don't remember, Mohican is going to be open for one night this Friday, and you have to get your tickets online. That's very important. I would love to go to it. I just don't think I'm going to be able to make it. I wish I could. But working there, trying to get the vendors in, this and that. Friday, there's one photo, and I don't know if you're able to load that into ours because that's a big surprise for Sunday. It went to your messenger. Where as we are doing this, we're just thinking of all the stuff to cover this because this is a lot of stuff. The convention. If you are, and this is also important, if you are one of the VIP members, and you're trying to get to one of the classes, and it's the first class right off the bat, I highly recommend people to get to the entrance and get everything set up for being able to get in there. They're going to start getting people in, but when they try getting people in, it's very important if you're in that first class that you try getting in there a little be on the be right at the door. Don't forget to stop by the OHA booth and buy raffle tickets for the awesome mask and other surprises. That's right. That's right. I'm thank one of the other board members for chiming in on that one. This is a great thing because it's a raffle that one person wins it all. It's not going to be grab this. We're also working out how, if you're not at the show, how is it going to get to you? We're working that out. As soon as we confirm everything, the tickets will be purchased. And when the tickets are purchased, they'll be able to tell you more information. That's going to be at the OHA booth. Once again, that is going to be in that one area that I showed you where the membership is also. The way that you go through this convention, you go through the front doors. When you go through the front doors, you do your tickets and everything you need. Once you get done with that, you keep on going straight. It will bring you up some steps and you'll see bars. Off to the right is the elevator that will bring you down to the actual convention. If you go through the bars, you'll be able to see both sides, both wings, the east and the west, for this convention. And this is one of those great things that I'm always excited to see everybody. If you come, you see me, absolutely feel Hold on, gotta send a photo because it didn't go through. How dare photos not go through when you send them on technology? Like I
I know,
said,
right? But I'm like, I've looked on 3 different devices. It's not coming through.
yeah. Gee, criminy. Have you ever had a day where you're looking at it and saying, you should work? This is exactly how this is supposed to be operating. You should work.
I don't know. Are you cuddly enough for the Cuddle Club, Max?
Do do what?
He asked if he accepts hugs. What does he do? I don't know.
Are we talking about what I do? What Max
No,
does?
what Max does. I was looking at his comments.
Oh. What does Max do? I'm not quite sure what Max does. He's not really in charge of one set area. I do believe that Max gets to go around and help all the other people with all their areas. And once they get all their stuff set up, then Max can roam around and look over stuff. Or Max could possibly kiss a zombie baby. I don't know. He is the president. Presidents kiss babies, so go find a zombie baby.
This kid does say he would love to give Max a hug.
That's. I was like, we got questions from Dante tonight.
Well, his
There we
question. He did have a question, but it involved ice cream and robots, and I didn't know if that was appropriate.
Oh, we'll get back to that because that's actually important. So let's see here. Chainer's Field of Screams. I wonder why would that be important to anything that we do here? So Chainer's Field of Screams is in Botkins, Ohio, and it is a charity. It is one of the smaller haunts, but does a lot of impact in a lot of different ways. We know it's Mother's Day, and we are so excited to have the haunt mothers come out and just go through. We have purchased 150 carnations to give out on Sunday, May 10th. You're going to go up to the membership area. Moms, please go up to the membership area and come get a carnation. First come, first serve. It is very
Can I get
important.
a picture of you with the carnation because I can't come?
Yes, I can take a picture of me holding a carnation. I just found out yesterday or I found out today that the carnations are in, they're ready to go. We're super psyched about this because this is one of the ways that Chainer's Field of Screams was able to give back to the haunting community in a special time. I know that we've donated a lot of different stuff, a lot of different items, money, and this and that. We always donate tickets, and this is one of the things that we are very happy to do. So please, if you're a mother and you're there on Mother's Day, absolutely. This goes for vendors also. Vendors, if you're there, you're a mother, come up, come get a carnation. Why they last? Because you know what? You being at this convention, you're part of the haunted house industry also. So this is very important to us. I'm glad I keep on remembering to say this. Another thing. Now, Dante brought up a great question in a roundabout way.
Yeah, he wanted to know if there was going to be any of the robots, the animatronics, at the thing.
Well, there's going to be possibly some in the haunts, and I'm not sure exactly what's going to be on the show floor. But it wasn't that question. It was actually the other one dealing with ice cream.
Oh, the ice cream one.
There is food going to be purchasable on the grounds. If you're going to eat, there is designated areas that you have to eat. You cannot eat food on the show floor. It's a big no-no. Historical building, having a whole bunch of messes, this and that, just doesn't mix. Plus, I don't know if I would want to eat something that might have fell out of my hand and on that floor. And I'm telling you, if there's a spirit there and it wants your food, it takes your food. But
You can
I'm
have
just
my
saying,
food.
I'm just saying.
I'll
when
even
it
share my
comes down
coffee
to-
with it.
When it comes down to food, please make sure that you're in that area that is right off of the elevator. There's going to be food trucks outside. The membership area is designated for being able to have consumption. We are going to have water bottles and snacks for the membership card holders. Now, something about the memberships. If you purchased a membership and you have not received your card, I send them out. They are not going to make it to you by the convention. I am holding the ones I have right now. I'm holding on to them. And I will absolutely bring them to the convention. And we will give you those if you have not received your card. If you are a member or if you're a person, you buy a membership, I'm going to have my stuff there. I can make your card at the convention. Okay? If I get enough people, I'll print them, I'll make them. By the end of the day, for that convention day, I will have them and we can give them to you right then and there that day. Now, if you get your membership, you don't pick it up, I have your address, it will get mailed out. The ones that have not got sent out yet will get sent out right after the convention if you have not received it. Okay? Feel free to email the board if you have not seen your card and it's a week after the convention. Feel free, because I want to make sure that they get out to you. I want to make sure everything's done right. If I mess up, I want to know it, because I cannot mess up and just turn my head and say, nope, wasn't worth it. I want to make sure that if you paid a membership, it is very important that you get your card. Some of the cards have been sent out, and I've only had to reissue a total of 2 cards, and I've got to redo a card. And if this person comes to the convention, I will have that card made when I get to the convention. I'll go ahead, I'll make it. So, any other questions that anybody has that's watching this show right now? Because honestly, if you have questions, right now would be the perfect time to ask them. And if not, I am hoping to see all of you guys come out to the Ohio Haunters Convention May 9th and 10th. The 8th, we do have Mohican that's open. The 10th, or on the 9th, Blood Prison will be open. Right now, I do want to tell everybody that is a volunteer for this convention, I thank you so much for giving up time and volunteering and helping. I do not know if I'll have enough time to tell you all thank you, why we're running, why we're doing stuff, but I want everybody to know thank you right now, because without the volunteers, we would have so many problems doing what we do. Friday, you got any questions?
Okay, we have covered the food, we have covered where, we have covered the kissing the babies. The next question is, when it comes to going through, where do they need to be most careful of going in the prison? What do they need to watch out for to be respectful for?
Okay. So this is a really great question. The Ohio Reformatory is a historical prison. The funny thing is, there is a prison behind it. There is areas that say, do not take a picture. Do not take a picture out this window. The reason you don't take a picture out that window is because that is taking a picture and seeing the actual operating prison, and that's a big no-no. So pay attention to those signs. If it says don't take a picture out this window, help yourself out. Just don't take a picture out that window. It's simple.
Okay. And as this is a historical haunt, and historical haunted building. Remember, I know a lot of people think this is bullshit. I don't care. If you are at all sensitive, you may see something. Be aware, you may see something. Those who know understand what I'm saying. Either way, please be careful. Watch out for those around you. You're going to be in a crowded building. Watch out for the vendors. Watch out for the people. Watch out for the various things that are part of the historical building. Tread lightly, but have fun. Enjoy each other. Enjoy the people around you. And take time to understand that the wonderful parts about the building that you get to see. Because this is a lot of the haunters that go here every year are kind of, they're used to it. But not everybody else is. This has actually been a dream of mine since I was a teenager that I don't get to do yet. And then I found out that there's a haunt there. So now I have a goal of 2 different tours through this. And I hope you guys get to enjoy it. Please enjoy the beautifulnesses that is Manfield Prison, Reformatory Prison thing.
It's a mouthful. So, number one, I'm going to pop into this wonderful comment over here because, yes, Sean, if you want to send everybody to me so I can personally tell them thank you, I will absolutely do that. I appreciate all the people that are going to be there, not just the people that are volunteers, not just the board, not just the vendors. I thank every single one that attends this because you guys have asked for it and we're doing our best. Right now, this is the best we can do because we had that entire stop. So this convention is going to be a rework. It's not a continuance, it's a rework. Question: is the prison haunted?
Heated.
I'm old. Or heated, yeah, heated. Yeah. No, it is not.
Bring your jacket, Jerry.
This means absolutely that right there. Bring a jacket, bring a sweatshirt, this and that. I guarantee that this wonderful person here is going to be able to get up and move around to do different things just to see if he can get a little warm. But yes, make sure you guys understand it's going in an old building. They don't run the heat. So yes.
That's not the first time I've got to say that phrase. Bring your jacket, Jerry. Josh's little brother's named Jerry, too.
There you go. The
So
Central
not where
Guard
people will
is
be.
Central Guard and the front office. Okay. Good thing is my area's in Central Guard. Ha 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 ha. So that is nice. But once you get people moving around in a building like that, there's a good chance that it's going to get warm. And that's one of the great things. But is it haunted? If you go and you talk to people that work there, there's a lot of things that happen that should not happen. A lot of people claim that it is haunted. To tell you that it's been absolutely proven without a doubt that this is haunted, you would have to go to the people and you would have to talk to them and listen to their stories. That's all I can tell you, is because there's things that, make you feel that something is watching you. Oh, look at that. Mom is laughing. Ha 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 ha. But that is the whole thing that I can think of right now. Is there any other questions? Because this is very, very important stuff when it comes down to this convention. We are very excited that Chainer's Haunted Secrets has been able to talk to the different board members about the classes, about the entire convention.
To show you. We have such sights to show you. We have such sights to show you.
Wonder how many times she's gonna play it.
I couldn't even hear it. Sorry.
We heard it 3 times.
Oh, I didn't even hear it the once. Sorry.
But anyway, dealing with the convention. This is one of the things. The board has already talked about it, and they are wanting to figure out a way that they can get your guys' feedback. There's a good chance that there is going to be emails sent out to people. There's a good chance that there's going to be polls. There's a good chance that you guys could email us and just tell us different things. But that's the whole thing. If we want the second convention after this one, we have to work. That's awesome. One of the teachers for the class on Sunday is super stoked. That is great. We're glad to hear that. What food trucks? If anyone can tell me what food trucks are going to be outside, that'd be amazing. I'm just putting it out there. I do not have a correct answer right now. That doesn't mean I'm not going to get an answer here in 5 minutes. I do believe we're having like two different food trucks. And that would be awesome. Because that gives you an opportunity to go to one of 2. Other than that, I don't have an answer on the food trucks.
Don't either. Let's see. On Saturday, we'll have lightning sound and controllers for props and effects by Alan Redman. Max, our dear president, will be Q-line acting. 5-minute makeup with Keith Newsom. The kids' costume showcase. Makeup and airbrush application with Matt Steele. Then the costume ball, freak show, and costume showcase on Saturday. On Sunday, there'll be art and acting by Tommy Payton. Mr. Cole that just brought up will be social media basics for haunt owners. And then Kenneth Baker will be the art of corpsing. Dude, I want to see that one. Those are the listed classes that you'll be able to see, guys.
So through the comments, there's been a question. Does anybody know if the cafe will be open inside the prison? To be honest, I didn't even know there was a cafe in the inside of the reformatory. Max doesn't know about the cafe either. I don't know if he knew there was a cafe. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I would never paid attention to the cafe. But here's what I can suggest. And I know Max is on here. So let's go ahead and suggest that we see if we can go ahead and find out those questions about the food trucks. See if we have an idea of knowing who the food trucks are in the next couple of days. And I know, we're almost there. And see if the cafe is going to be open. Because if we can find out those answers, we could post them inside OHA. We can post them here on Chainer's Haunted Secrets. We can post them wherever. I'm just saying, if we get answers to these questions, we have opportunities. We can post them.
Okay, what I do know at the moment, because they don't have anything up for the food trucks, if you are spending the night, there is a Quality Inn and Suites downtown and the Holiday Inn Express and Suites Mansfield. And it also says there are some local places before and after the convention area for restaurants.
I know I'll be staying at a hotel far away from everybody, not because I don't care about you, just because I kind of want to unwind. But this is one of the wonderful things, okay? I like to network. So if you want to come and you want to network with me, talk to me, come see me at the convention. Because I've got to get unwind to get my focus for the next day, next part. I'm going to be there Friday setting up, getting everything around. Saturday operating along with everybody else. Sunday operating. And then we have an answer. Cafe will be open at 10 o'clock a.m.
That is epicness incarnate.
That's awesome to hear. That is one awesome thing. Just heard it from the reformatory staff. Also, I want to put out a big shout out to the staff at the reformatory that has absolutely done fantastic of helping us walk in there, working with stuff, talking to us, telling us this and that. These are very, very important things because there is just so much going on with this convention.
No, guys, I need all the staff of the prison, all the haunt. I need you guys to know that you guys are so awesome that you guys have got shout outs from Clancy Brown during interviews, okay? And I'm hoping everybody knows who Clancy Brown is from all the things he does.
So yes, this is also awesome because coffee is a must. Not a coffee drinker. I find ways around things. But yes, absolutely. Please, when you're going to the convention, absolutely enjoy yourself. Figure out what you're trying to see, because there might be stuff that you will never thought you would have seen here. I know that some of the vendors were last moment in jumping into this convention. So that was awesome to be able to put those guys on the list of different ones to see at this convention. We're hoping in the future this convention can be even bigger, but we cannot just wave a stick at it. We have to be able to work together. We got to listen to people, and we have to be appreciative of what we are able to start up this year. And it, like I said, it is not a restart, it is a rebuild on this convention, because the original was the Ohio Halloween Haunters Convention. Now it's the Ohio Haunters Convention. Yes, there's Halloween stuff there, I guarantee it, but we shortened it because we want a small, noticeable little change, because we wanted to make this convention into what it's going to become. So absolutely appreciate the staff there. Appreciate everybody. If you are going to the costume ball, we do have different items for sale at the costume ball for beverages. There is food at the convention's costume ball. That's all in the price of your ticket. So there are still tickets available. Please make sure you guys get the tickets and get everything before they get sold out. There's a limited amount of people that we can have in there. So please, just everybody get psyched about this weekend. I know I'm super excited. I am so confused. But yes, just absolutely can't wait for this convention. If you're one of the vendors, this is one of the awesome things. On Friday, when you start arriving, there's going to be a process that they're going to start working and getting you guys in there, getting you guys unloaded. That way you guys can get your vehicles out of there and then get the next vehicle in there. We want that to work out the best for you guys. Weather conditions. Chance of rain every day. It's Ohio. It's the spring. Mother Nature hates us in this state. Please go ahead and listen to that very closely. We want you guys to wear stuff warm. And as we are trying to get your stuff in to help you guys unload, that's why we want to get that going. That way, if we have a break in the weather, it'll be amazing. Because no one wants to unload stuff in rain showers. So, is there anything else? Any questions we got? Because like I said, I know this is not our typical show for Chainer's Haunted Secrets, but this was one of the platforms that I absolutely wanted to make sure that we did everything we could for this convention. Friday, do you have any questions?
Not that I can think of to add.
Once again, if you have questions, you can go to this website that's scrolling across the bottom, ohiohaunters.com. You can send it to the board. I know that guy, and I hope he shows up to the convention. It'd be great to see him. You come up. I would love to get a picture with you. I apologize if I seem a little busy with stuff. But yeah, absolutely. I do want to see everybody that comes out and greets. So yeah, this is one of the wonderful things.
My request for the audience is if you would please share your pictures with us. And if you send us pictures that you give us permission to share, we will give you full credit in the sharing.
Yep, that's a wonderful thing there. I'm going to say that you guys can go to Chainers Haunted Secrets on Facebook and just send us them there. We have a website right here at the bottom here. You can go ahead and send it to that website.
That email.
Be more. Yep, that email. Be happy to have emailed all the photos that you guys want. Just let us know what the picture is that you can say yes and tell us who took it. That way we can show this on the show. The next episode of Chainers Haunted Secrets is going to be the last one in this month. And we are going to go back over what was at this convention. Because once again, this is the first time for this convention after the restart, the rebuild, the restructuring. We want to make it where everybody's happy. So please, like I said, go ahead, come in here and submit your photos. We would love to have them. And boy, we would love to have a picture show for this. Will people be able to sign up to become part of the Ohio Haunters Association? Absolutely. So, once again, there's two different parts. You can go on the website for ohiohaunters.com, and right there it'll say become a member. You can become a basic member, or you can do a paid membership, which has perks. When you do that, when you get the perks, you get a card. I will be making the cards on site. And I will be, like I said, holding those. And after the convention's over, I will mail them out if they do not get picked up. But if you want to sign up and be part of the Ohio Haunters Association, go to the website and it'll let me know, hey, you got a new member. Once again, the website is right here. So just absolutely, you can come in person, and we can do it together, or I can get your information for being a member. And if you pay cash, I can go ahead and accept cash at the convention and get all the information and get you your card and get you into our list of members. So yes, that is a great question, and I'm really excited. Yes, we could do that. You are going to be so happy to see the hat. Mind you, the reason that he keeps on talking about this hat is because the background right now is a photo. It's whatever. But if I move my head, the hat disappears, this and that, half my body disappears. We were having a meeting, and he said, man, I really like that hat. If it wasn't AI. And I took it off, and I said, the hat's AI? It's one heck of a AI. I can hold it. So yes, my hat is real. I'm going to wear it at the convention. It's one of the few places I can actually wear it and just don't stick out like a sore thumb. But yes, the hat is real. It's not just AI. It's not totally AI. Any other questions that we got that we could answer for you guys? We would love to do it right now. Please take this video, send it to different people, let other people see it. Maybe they'll have the answers. Like I said, I know this is totally not a typical episode show for us, but we wanted to back the OHA and the OHC so much on this that we're doing this, and we're going to have a wrap up. And then I can't wait until June. That's all I'm going to say. I can't wait until June. Everything's just so wonderful right now. And in June, I got a feeling it's just going to be hopping. So if anyone else has any questions, go ahead. Let us know now. I would say Max can hit his hammer. And I told him he should bring his hammer. That way he could actually announce that the show floor is open. He does actually have a OHA hammer. And I know that there's beautiful wording on it, and I can't remember what the wording is. But I do hope that maybe perhaps he'll bring it and maybe even show it to people, because it is beautiful. I did this for the president, whoever's reigning as the president of OHA. So, any other questions? If not, aha. Oh, I was totally lost. I was like, why is there so many questions just now? Nope. Friday put something in there and it just went through everybody. I was so confused, but I'm glad.
I just wanted to make sure they could find the link.
Right. So, at this point, Friday, is there anything else that you want to say?
Thank you all for doing such an amazing job on making this whole thing happen. I really wish I had the ability to come, but please show me pictures, because this looks like it's going to be one of the most epic things this year.
Right. I can't wait for it. I know I'm going to get pictures with a lot of people. As soon as I get pictures, I guarantee they're going to get thrown over to Friday. That way we can start getting stuff. We have one of the names of a food truck. As we are about ready to shut down the show, one of the food trucks appears. So, yes. But we still don't know about the other. So, yes, that is the name of one of the food trucks. So, yes, there will be food on site. I hope everybody has themselves a wonderful one. And right now, I'm going to be excited because we're almost there. I know. There's been so many different things. Max, for the last time, I'm going to play this.
Hey everyone, I'm Maximus Christian Bryant, president of the Ohio Haunters Association, and you are watching Chainer's Haunted Secrets on the Owlite Network. And I wanted to invite you all to come see the Ohio Haunters Convention on May 9th and 10th in 2026 at the Ohio State Reformatory in Mansfield, Ohio. See you there.
And I hope to see everybody there as well. So right now, I'm going to say goodnight. And I can't wait for this weekend. I know I'm going to be busy, but I don't want to be so busy that I can't say hello to you people. Because without you guys, we would not have this convention. Friday, anything else?
Thank you all. Have a wonderful night. And this is going to be epic.